just a few moments, two teams of improvisational athletes will go head-to-head in full contact comedy. But first, let's hear it for your ref tonight, Michael Bruckmuller.
Workshop shows. First off, you're a bad friend. I'm kidding, you're not. I was about to see our two teams of improvisational athletes competing against each other in head-to-head improv comedy. How many of you know what improv is? Most of you. For those of you who don't, what you're going to see are two teams making up things as they go along. We're going to get suggestions from you, but all the comedy is going to be freshly minted right in front of you. It's going to be great. They're going to make everything up off the top of their heads. You will have an opportunity to score the teams, and it's going to be a lot of fun. My name is Michael Bruckmuller. I am the teacher for the class. I'm also the referee for this afternoon's match. As the referee, I have a couple jobs. The first of my jobs is to call and time the games. That's why they give me a whistle and a stopwatch. The second of my job is to get suggestions from you, the audience, because as I said, everything is based on suggestions. So we're going to need your suggestions. Get those rolling in your brains. And the third of my job is to encourage you to eat and drink things. Yay! That's awesome. So, Comedy Sports, as the referee, Comedy Sports is a clean improv show because we like to make it so that these girls don't go home asking questions. Right? So, what we're going to do is there is a couple files you may or may not see this afternoon. The first file you may or may not see is the dreaded Comedy Sports brown bag file. Can I have everybody stand and do that action with me on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. The and then I'll come up to you and say, how you doing, sir? What's your name? So since you decided not to do brown bag file with everybody, you and I are going to do it by ourselves, okay? Okay, here we go. Hands up in the air. And brown bag file. Count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, the brown bag file. Now the brown bag file is called if any of the players say anything so rude, crude, or lascivious nature out of context of the scene. Now blow my mighty ref whistle. Throw the flag in the air, make the brown bags on. The offending player will have to wear one standard brown paper bag on his or her head for the remainder of the scene, and they will lose 1 comedy point for their team. I know that's bad, right? But keep in mind, loyal fans, this does extend to you. If you see anything so rude, crude, or lascivious nature out of context to whatever you deem contextual, I will blow my mighty red whistle, throw the flag in the air, make the brown bag sign, and you, the offending audience member, will have to wear one standard brown paper bag on your head for the remainder of the scene. Yes. Keep in mind, the first time it's a brown paper bag, the second time it's a hefty with a twist tie. Good. Alright, so the second file you may or may not see this afternoon is the dreaded, with me on this one? Okay, he's with me. Alright, it's the dreaded Groner file. Can everybody do that on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3, the Groner file. Very good. You guys do not want to get called. I'm like, we're going now. Very good. The Groner file is not actually called by me, it's called by you guys. If any of the players say something so jokey, so hokey, it's just a really pathetic attempt at humor, and it makes you moan and groan in agony, I'll blow my mighty ref whistle, throw the flag in the air, make the Groner sign, the play will continue. However, at the end of the scene, the offending player will step forward into the comedy box of shame and apologize to you, the loyal fans, for their pathetic attempt at humor. Right? Now, if you like their apology, we'll do some type of rating system, probably a clap. They won't lose any points and they can go home with their head held high. If you didn't like their apology, we'll have a clap at another time, which means that they will lose a point for their team, and after the show, we will exsanguinate them. Ooh. It's bad, it's real bad. But we do donate the proceeds, so yay. Most everybody wins. Alright, those are the fouls. That are the fouls. Those are the fouls. I might make up some more because I can. Now I know everything is based on suggestions, and you should know that too, because I've said it twice. But I need to get suggestions for you, so I'm going to warm you up by coming out and asking for you to shout out things. Now when I ask for you, you don't just shout out things, you don't have to raise your hand, just shout them out loud and proud, make sure you use your consonants, because if you don't, it sounds like this, and I will take that. First off, if I would ask for your first name, you'd shout out! That is all correct, very good. Your favorite color is? Blue, red, that's Rue, I think I heard. Your favorite TV show is? Friends, and how I players are athletes, which means they are part actor and part athlete. The athletic part, well, that's the bowling show. The actor part means that they have enormous egos that are very fragile. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a comedy sports clapdown. We're going to start at a level low, let's say 6 golf clap. And then we're going to go to a level 1, uproarious South American soccer fans cheering and throwing of small children. There's a few up here, get you live down. You're looking at me like, no, no. All right, here we go. And a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, Thank you. All right, so what first head-to-head game are you going to challenge the Decepticons to?
Challenge you to the head game of guard.
Guard! What, you accept?
I accept.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Please bring one player up from each side for the game of guard. So, for this game, it is called guard. The reason it is called guard is how many of you have ever seen Wayne's World? Good? Yeah? All right, good. So that'll help. Do you remember the scene in the movie where they were talking about, I think they were sitting at the car, and they're like, you know, if Abraham Lincoln were a hot girl, he'd be Abraham Lincoln, right? That's what we're going to do. Except, not Abraham Lincoln, we know that already. But we're going to come out to you and I'm going to get names of celebrities or historical figures, mythological figures. I'm going to come out and get names from you. They will then come up with alternate ways to say that person's name based on their name. So they're going to have to rhyme it, or they might add something to it, like it might be like, if Abraham Lincoln were made of tiny pieces of wood, he'd be Abraham Lincoln Long, right? Right, so they have to think very fast. All right, players, are you ready? Yes. Very good. May I have a celebrity, please?
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. All right, we'll start over here with the Decepticons. Please begin when you're ready, Mike. Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston was on the beach. Jennifer Aniston.
Well, if she was in a major house, she'd be Jennifer Aniston.
If she wanted a soda, she'd be Jennifer Aniston.
She was a real good actress. She probably had a different age.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's see. Another celebrity, please.
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra. Or did you say Yogi Bear? Oh, Yogi Bear. I'm sorry. Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. My fault. Yogi Bear. Adam, we'll start with you. Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear replaced the high hippie load. Yogi Blair.
Maybe he was a snail, he'd be Hoagie Bear.
He'd be Yogi Care.
Oh. If he was in a Don movie, he'd be Yogi Truth or Dare.
If he were me, he'd be Yogi Tear.
If he was a young horse, he'd be Yogi Mare.
If he were a mammal,
An historical figure.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan. I heard Paul Bunyan. Sean, we're going to start with you. Paul Bunyan.
Well, Paul Bunyan
big, that's why they call him Tall Bunny.
If he was jogging, he'd be Paul Runyon.
Well, if he ran off the cliff, he'd be Fall Bunyan.
If he was finished, he'd be Paul Bunyan.
If he loved his mom, he'd be Paul Mother Lovin' Bunyan.
What's that? Medusa! 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 Medusa. Leo, we're gonna start with you. Medusa.
If Medusa had a foot fetish, she'd be Pedusa.
If Medusa was in tight, she'd be Medusa.
If
I feel that that's somehow dirty. Roll it down. Another name, please.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian.
If Kim Kardashian were a man, she'd be Tim Kardashian.
if she hadn't had arms, she'd be missing a limb Kardashian.
If she were into cutting hair, she'd be Trim Kardashian.
If she loved a lot of stuff, she'd be Kim Passion.
If she were into the fairy tale, she'd be Grim Kardashian.
Yeah, well, if she was any skinnier, she'd be Slim Kardashian.
Another historical figure, please.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. Although I feel like we're giving him way more credit than he needs. All right. You got a big ego. Nick, we're gonna start with you, Mark Zuckerberg.
If Mark Zuckerberg were Lee, she'd be Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg, if he hated sour things, he'd be Mark Zuckerberg.
If the lights are out, it'd be Dark Zuckerberg.
If he was having problems with stuff, he'd be Mark Zuckerberg.
If he were nerd, he'd be Lark Zuckerberg.
If he was a type of lettuce, he'd be Mark Iceberg.
Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison. I heard Thomas Edison. Chad, we'll start with you. The name is Thomas Edison. Please begin on the whistle.
If you want to think, you'd be Thomas Edison.
If he never told a lie, he'd be Promise Edison.
If you help the sick, you'd be Thomas Medicine.
If he was a dog, a furry dog, he'd be Thomas Jettison.
If he was a salad, it'd be Thomas Ledison.
Was going to a high school dance, he'd be Promise Edison.